All right, everybody, and good Friday, and happy Friday to all of you out there in the bourbon TikTok world. My name is Chris, and I'm coming at you from Double Barrel Podcast, and I've got to do a very special single barrel blast. So we just released episode 2 of the mini series on the Stanley Hotel, and this is pretty cool. I have had a really crappy week with some personal stuff going on, and I travel for work. Well, what do I get to my surprise? My beautiful wife literally took half a day off of work and drove out here to come be with me for the weekend because of the week I've had just dealing with the personal things because of just the way life is for me right now and traveling, and I can't be home to help be with my family. I just have words cannot describe how thankful and grateful I am. Just absolutely amazing. I married the most wonderful woman. But that being said, we have Blantons. And I can't think of a better night to do a fresh crack Friday than and having my wife surprise me, and just this has been just wow. We're doing this, folks. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do Blantons here. Let's get into Blantons. All right. Now, I have here S, and for those of you that may be wondering or don't know, well, Chris, why does that matter? Well, Blantons is special. All right, now, Blantons is considered to be the original, blah, blah, blah. It has a lot of roots with the Kentucky Derby, just et cetera, et cetera. It's a very iconic, allocated, very sought-after bourbon out there. And I just, first off, I love how they come. They come packaged like this. Very nice and neat, very professional. The bottles are just done in such a beautiful fashion. This is just I really enjoy this. I enjoy the way that these are done. Now, what's cool about the way these bottles are done is you see the horse here. The horse is represented by the letter that spells Blantons. And when you get all of the horses, all the letters, and you put them on like a turnstile, they actually simulate the horse racing, which is really cool to me. Now, this is Blantons, the original single barrel bourbon, and we have here, I'm gonna read it because because Blantons puts a lot on their bottles here, which is kind of cool. We have here bottle number 197. This is dumped on 12/13/23. Stored in warehouse H, bottled and handed at 93 proof, Rick House number 13, from barrel number 296. Registered bottle number is 197. Now, this does not give me an age statement here. It just says this bourbon whiskey dumped on 12/13/23. Okay. Now, this is, however, a barrel select by Total Beverage. And I got to give a shout out to Total Beverage. So shout out to Total Beverage out there. All right. Let's get into this bourbon review here. I've talked enough about the history. Good notes of vanilla, caramel. Interesting. Getting citrus on this one. It almost kind of resembles like a cinnamon, like a winter, kind of like a cider note almost. That's interesting to me. Very, very, very neat. That was good. I'm definitely getting some like, I want to almost say aspen and oak notes in there. Citrus definitely came through in there. Second note, a lot of citrus. Floral notes. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting like a floral note in there. And it's almost like a Okay, it's gonna sound really weird. Rose. You know when you smell a rose petal? That's the taste that's come through. I've never had that before, ever. Wow. All right, got the caramel on that one. Vanilla came through. Not really getting a lot of smoke coming through, but I'm definitely getting a lot of notes that are very unique, and this is very, very pleasant. Found the caramel on that one. Okay, a little bit of smoke's coming up. Very, very minute though. All right, here's the thing. This bottle has some very interesting notes, very good depth. I actually think this would be a great bottle to actually have Justin try. There's no burn. I have no burn whatsoever in this bottle at all. I'm getting good caramel notes, good vanilla notes, good citrus notes, good floral notes. Like I said, I'm getting like a rose taste, like when you smell a rose note in there. I am getting kind of like a cider, kind of like a hard cider tasting note in there too, but this is just a good bottle. I mean, it's not even like viscous or creamy, like I was kind of expecting it to be. However, though, Blantons, congratulations. Let's give it up for Blantons here. Now, this was an $80 bottle, and I would place it right where it's supposed to be at. I would say this is a $70 to $80 bottle. Now, here's the thing, though. I want you all to know this, and I talk about this a lot. Don't get fooled. Don't get taken advantage of out there. Here's why. People try to get you to pay out the bloody nose for this stuff. It's not worth it. Okay, you absolutely have to have it. The most you should be paying for a bottle of Blantons, and you really, really want it, and you gotta have it, I would pay over $90 for this. Don't pay it. $80 is MSRP for this bottle, folks. Don't get fooled by these people that are trying to sell these for, oh, it's $150, $200. No, or $400. Don't do it. Just don't do it. We talk about it all the time. I've talked about it with Weller. I've talked about it with Eagle Rare. This is one of those that people like to gouge on, and stores like to gouge on. Don't do it. It's not worth it. They do it because they can get away with it. All right, folks, always remember, my name is Chris, and I'm coming at you from Double Barrel Podcast, Single Barrel Blast. Never mix your guns and alcohol, never drink and drive, and I appreciate you for tuning. It has been a long week, and I apologize for that, folks, and I'm having a great Friday, and my wife's finally here. Thanks for tuning in to this amazing Blantons bourbon review. We'll see you here next time, and tomorrow we get to do New Rift from none other than the Stanley Hotel miniseries, The Vault. Check it out and leave us a comment, folks. Stay safe. Have a beautiful Easter weekend. We'll see you here next time.